lakad matatas!
Normally. Mirror wall Trony to make sure they've got a stun, to make sure those kisses aren't super easy. It's where I think
a little foolish, but very rarely has Mini been punished like that.
Yeah, no, he always seems to find time. He always occupies the more awkward lane to play in as well, even though this, well, there's your play, got him before the attribute, and yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Nuages as well tried him for the leech seed, but it's just a little bit too late. And some great trades in Illich. He's got stick charges, and yeah, it's a bait. It's all a bait, but Nuages also has stick charges, so this kill can take a little bit too long, and Illich will go down, but XP that the Morphling is not getting.
I got the kill in the Morphling first, so everything that happens afterwards is just kind of
look mid.
Whatever. As yeah, middle lane, they're trying for Lalatroni. He just barely gets that. I think that snowball allows him to completely dodge out what could have been a cookie stun there. So yeah, the tips.
Look at this. This is it's annoying for Mr. Jeans, and actually, okay, finally caught wind of him, but. Well, the Tusk is spending a whole lot of time out of the lane, but look at where Michael is. He's right here to kill Jupiter.
Oh, now all of a sudden, yeah, hold on. Mr. Jeans is going to turn around. What in the world was that? Okay. Michael, he just tries to come over and take a camp, and Excel is inexplicably there to stop him.
Yeah, just good rotations, pretty simple stuff. A race for the Arcane Rune. And look at that. Will Lalatroni die for this transgression, though? That's the question here. He's still got the punch, still got the snowball. Let's see. Tiny's coming in, dodge the Ava. Beautiful from Mr. Jeans.
Nicely done, and now Michael's left holding the bag. Not a whole lot to be done here. At least he's going to walk away. Well, August can't catch him, but what's this? Heiko? Oh, he wants to be involved in the action. Shockwave pulls him back. Skewer is going to really force the Jakiro into the middle of 4, and we're able to find another kill. Ignite now, but Excel was able to delay it slightly. Will that delay be enough, though? Snowball into punch, into Shockwave. Gets the job done, and Lalatroni, okay. He TP's in, he goes for the kisses. He knows there's no snowball here. And okay, sure, they lose their Lena. That is unfortunate, but that is what the Snapfire desperately needed at this point in the game, so well, to a certain extent, you're going to be okay. Michael's going to spot him. There's the Ava. Can you get close enough for the toss? No.
Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh, hold up.
No way.
Okay, he's not going to get it at this point, but it got close, and are they going to kill him? No Ava for 4. Jupiter's dancing. He gets the lift, but that gets the vision. Illich comes in, and they narrowly avoid what would have been a very, very embarrassing.
Back again. There you go. Jupiter's back to full power.
Oh, hold on a second. Here comes the rotation in. Illich and Michael want the fight, and they've caught Mini. Can they bring him down, though? Oh, boy. Now it's starting to turn. Mini still standing, dishing out the damage, able to take down Michael. LSA kind of misses, but the kisses are still directly on top of Mr. Jeans and the Tusk. You don't get to play the way you normally would, right? If you're not saving a spell for defensive purposes, those kisses are going to do you in, as Illich is getting real damn aggressive directly onto 2, and
Go too deep. They know that the punish can be there, especially from the Tusk, but they've also amassed BKBs. Snapfire has his already. He's got a D0, and here we go. Team fight. Nuages, toss back.
And again, they know he doesn't have overgrowth. They're going to deploy the kisses, though, and it is doing some nice damage, but the RP whiffs entirely. That is awkward. Illich is able to get away with the tricks of the trade. They are still chasing after him, but at this point, they've gone too far. Smiling Knight joins the fight. There's going to be the Laguna onto Heiko. Mr. Jeans falls in the tree line, and Mini says, get me the
hero in the game. So really, there's no place but now for him. Of course, without a crit stick, and of course, once he gets the crit stick, he'll probably come to his team that it's time to push, but then we are going to see that pushing for the Roche, and that's kind of doomsday here. You need to get enough power, enough relative strength to be able to contest him. As Mr. Jeans in the river, gonna get stuck with Michael. Yeah.
Uh-oh. They're still just all in on Mr. Jeans, though, but they don't get the kill. Living armor making a difference, but well, no, I guess there's your reward. You just saved your teammate's life, and you get to die for him now as well. So the position 5 life in a nutshell. Jupiter goes down as well, but the Tusk at least gets to walk away.
Knight's a tough kill, and this is why Alina's kind of a stupid hero. With BKB, with the 15 talent, with any stats, 2.5k HP, it's ridiculous.
Dust onto Illich. They kind of stack up spells there a little bit, but oh no. Okay. Overgrowth is there to try and salvage this, but that's one more ult than you thought you would need. But they are going to be able to get a second kill here. Michael did not quite get away. Tried to run to the south, ended up running directly into another hero. So, at the end of the day, they do find 2 ET, but that's RP. Mini decides that's an overextension. Let's pull it back. They're going to try and regroup on their high ground. They still have RP. They still have overgrowth. So if you're Thunder Awaken, you got to be careful. Smiling Knight's going to go first, though. And as much as they would love to collapse onto him, he's got the Aegis, so they really can't afford to. And now the fight comes out. Heiko gets his blink canceled. RP's absolutely nothing. And now, I don't know if you want this engagement anymore, but they don't have a choice. Nuagas is getting hit up. Force Staff is going to buy him a little bit of time, but he's still in some danger, or maybe not. Heiko comes in, goes for the Shockwave into the Skewer. But all of this is just defensive ET. They can't actually secure any kills, and
Oh no.
they're going to lose a 4th hero here. There's the smoke screen, there's the dart, there's the LSA, and the right clicks get it done. I'm not sure what canceled his blink. Living armor will be applied after the fact, but that's barely going to slow this down. Smiling Knight was able to throw a slave into the ancient camp there as well, so he doesn't lose his stacks. And what's going on here? Well, I guess not a place you want to be in. They've got the detection. They're going to be able to, there we go, finish him off. But the rest of the lineup kept on chasing to the south. And they're going to be able to, yeah, force the BKB out of Mr. Jeans. Jupiter. I don't know what that was about. I feel like he could have just kept running and probably would have been safe. Instead, he kind of doubles back and he gets caught. Heiko gets caught in the top lane. Smiling Knight is going to TP out before the snowball hits him, so Thunder Awake can get away with murder.
Yeah, really nice play. Didn't get to see it, but Knight just Shadow Blade onto Heiko. Just snuck up with the Silver Edge. Has so much damage now. It just works. And then is immediately back onto the next objective. Killed top tier 2. Mid is still a little bit difficult, especially
with the grow. Okay, well,
5 seconds.
Yeah, that was maybe not the smartest of TPs, but there's going to be the skewer
Perfect.
into the RP. The timing is incredible. And Knight goes down. Illich is going to fall as well.
See, I'm trying
Okay.
to tip Heiko. That's why I'm pinging on the map, because that is just beautiful stuff. Just your supports are both dead. There's only one way you don't lose the game, or at least the tier 3 right in that moment, is if you blink RP, get the turn, don't have to lean a BKB. Mini gets 2 core kills, 2,000 gold to his name.
Balatroni
Let's go.
might be in some danger here. Mr. Jeans, though, didn't pop his BKB. Maybe if he does, they can go for that kill. But hey, they're feeling confident. They just found...
But will eventually be whittled down, where you can drag out the entire team fight from her. Even though Knight, look at him, looking for the toss back. Mini, he's already strength morphing, but...
Pops his BKB, but he needs to be able to get himself out of this fight because he's rapidly running out of HP. He does fall back, but that leaves Heiko stuck in the middle, so... You end up having to sacrifice a core hero, but at least it wasn't the morph. Scatterblast was stolen, for whatever that's worth. A little bit of extra damage. But speaking of damage, Thunder Awaken just collapse onto the tier 2. They take it down, but they won't challenge the high ground, which... On the one hand, built up on the Thunder Awaken side, and Excel may not always be directly in the middle of the fight, but he's never going to be so far away that he doesn't grieve someone.
Nah, it works out. They try to kill Jupiter, though. The fight breaks out.
Illich is in some danger here, losing a lot of his health right away, but he's able to jump out. Mini, though, still chasing, but not able to finish the kill. Tricks the trade, buying some time. This is not looking good. Heiko, you don't want to RP here. He is going to hold it, but that's only because he gets taken down first. But, well, I was saying he doesn't want to use it. That was with the understanding that...
Down, Roche responds. All they have to do is find an RP for Heiko. In that fight, unfortunately, they thought they could take it because they had a little bit of high ground vision, but their opponents just had more impactful high ground vision. They got the better ward. They had more vision. They spent so much time killing a Ricky that just kind of danced around the entire fight, wasted most of Mini's BKB. Look at this. Toss back. A dead Nuages, but baited the fight, killed Michael. But Heiko...
I don't know what the plan was there, ET, but Heiko... I mean, he blinks. There's no denying that, but I'm not sure what they were hoping to accomplish there. And now Knight... Oh, my God. just wins a 1v3, no big deal. Mini has to TP home, but he won't make it, and now...
And that might be the game.
Yeah, that's it. GG called, and I don't want to be too mean to him, but I really would love to know what Heiko's thought process was on that last play, because that did not look right.
Start to overtake or get close to that Alchemist, that's when we know no runes are in trouble.
And honestly, as long as he doesn't self-stun half a dozen times, he'll...
Worst case scenario is that Mini and Mr. Dean's from the same area as Nuages. Well, getting gone on, but Mini's got a concoction to throw. 2-man, 3-man stun.
August might still die, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But Battery Assault is... Well, it's a pretty good spell, level 1, and Excel... Very bold.
Those first few levels, just, again, the double nuke. You can't really get denied. Contesting creeps is very difficult. Gotta be careful about running out of gas, but as soon as your spells start to do damage, then you're pretty happy. But Autumn, yeah.
Oh,
Mini.
they were playing a game of chicken there. There were magic stick charges, the fairy fire comes out.
No dancing.
Yeah, that is the downside, right? Nuages, you get to play your hero. So many games on the Treant Protector, but nobody's gonna lane against a tree without bringing basically double Quelling Blades. This middle lane, Lalatroni. Well, beaten down, and there's the play. You always wonder how conservatively will you bonus, right? For the Nature's Prophet. They had to use really both forms of lockdown to actually initiate onto him, so he is free and clear, but his teammate is in some serious trouble. Lalatroni caught out. That's the first lasso of the game. Nuages will end up dying for that, but it's going to be a 2-for-1. And Mr. Jeans gets the 2. Double kill for the Bat Rider. 3-0 start now, ET. So, well, this lane becomes very concerning if you're Thunder Awake.
But
Kisses
they
don't
have enough damage here.
You don't have the range.
Oh, no.
Boy. Now Excel, I mean, he chased after that. He's got no backup. He's just too far forward. Trying to deny. Not going to happen. Flame Break gets the kill. It's now 4-0 for Mr. Jeans. So, I mean, realistically, right, he comes in, he steals your stack. He's starting to look pretty good. Or not BKB, excuse me. Blink Dagger nearly completed, but ET, I do want to draw attention to one thing. It's a different situation this time around, but Heiko, again, did not go straight for the Blink. He's got the mech a second time.
Yeah, choice that, you know, I still don't know how I feel about, but I think if you can play around these tier 1 fights, defending these towers a little bit more, the mech will pay itself off a little bit easier as another pick onto Jupiter. Jupiter who stole the tome, but
out of the fight. Or maybe not, Excel. Gonna spot him. There's the skewer, though, and maybe they can get an easy setup here. Flame Break does knock Excel into an awkward spot. Oh, awkward from No Rune's perspective. They will eventually get him, but it is going to cost them. Heiko just kind of gets forced into the middle of multiple heroes, but there's going to be the lasso. They're trying for something here. Mini's coming in. Does he have a stun? Well, I mean, he did. He just didn't use it. That was a little bit strange, but that means the SF gets to walk away. Michael will die, but that fight circumvents any defensive. Maybe Excel is not the most valuable kill in the world, but you shut down the aggressive attempt from your opponents, and you get a freebie.
yeah, and a very nice read. It's such a nice read that this secondary smoke kind of makes sense, even though it looks like it's just going to result in a Jupiter kill, even though not the cleanest execution, but could be worse. But as soon as they see Mini, all they can do is really ping him out. There's nothing to do. You can't really lock him down any further with the Tiny. Just too hard of a kill to make.
So Jupiter, weird. In the top lane, Illich is just taking a camp, and you got a trio of No Rune's heroes who I thought had gotten vision of him, but maybe they didn't. But, well, they didn't know that they had the numbers, or thought maybe there were other heroes in the area, so Illich just walks away. Bottom lane, Mr. Jeans is caught. Definitely appreciate that bump up in terms of the GPM as the scan comes in, but the hook shot's there first. That's back-to-back now from Excel, and at this point, okay, they're going to try and get a response. Heiko, big RP, into the shockwave, into the skewer, catching 3. And that is definitely going to make the loss of the Bat Rider worthwhile. The trade-off is perfect, and once on the field, they decide to back away with the kills that they got, and well, momentum definitely shifting at this point, ET.
It's becoming more of a question of who finds that initial jump, as well as where Michael finds his Blink Dagger, as there is a BKB, but doesn't get it off, but it's so funky looking, and they still get the Bat Rider.
Well, Overgrowth is going to be committed. Lalatroni dropped low, taken down. Mini wants this fight. Heiko coming in as well. Drops the RP onto the Nature's Prophet, but Knight, BKB active, looks for the TP out. He does lose that magic immunity, and that buys Mini the time to get the tiniest duration unstable concoction off, but it just had to cancel the TP. And that allows No Runes to fight if he can find the right target, but it looks like he's the target here. They're looking for him.
RPM.
Yep. RP into the Shockwave, into the Skewer, just to make sure there was no BKB or anything. And not only is that probably the most valuable kill they were going to find on the map, ET, now that leads them into Roche, which, if you're Thunder Awaken, I don't think you can contest this. Maybe Excel can try for the old suicides.
He's already in position, but the Rubik's trying to make the cutoff, and here we go. Too late. Is now going to hold it. Excel gets to keep his life, but
whoa, what is this? Michael's in. The kisses were deployed. Do basically no damage, and now they know where those kisses came from. Able to do a little bit of range finding there, as Illich is going to get spotted out. He'll die too, and so that's
have an ultra carry, but they also have a 1.5 in the mid lane, so it feels a little bit weird, and it feels like Nature's Prophet is really suffering because of that.
You're starting to see a little bit of the greed coming back to bite Thunder Awaken with the lineup choices they made. As Excel, yeah, bit of an awkward one, tries to hook his way out. Instead, he'll be picked off, and now Knight's been caught as well. Mini pops the BKB. Actually, didn't pop the BKB. That's just his ult, and the Berserk Potion really kind of getting the job done. So, Shard purchase going quite nicely for him. Heiko, meanwhile, yep, got the blink, got the skewer, held the RP so that they could lock him down now, and there is no way out. Not even the chance to pop BKB there.
Step one is going to be Aegis expiring. 35 seconds on it. Once we have the Aegis gone, then we can go for that Hail Mary play, as well as maybe trying to catch the Alk. But look at that. Ward placed, captured, not even going to need to drag him back. We're going to do it just for fun. And those are some free picks. And Glyph will get refreshed, but that's it. At least they kill the Bat Rider out in the river. A Bat Rider without buyback, but unless the Tiny and Snapfire have...
that he doesn't get the chance. As Knight, is he?
Knight.
He's faking out Wrath of Nature, but he...
Does he notice? He's getting affected by Ceremonial Aura. The neutral.
He does not notice, and now he's gonna pay. Oof. Yeah, he pings the ward immediately, but pinging it now is too late. That's...
And this is where the net worth will begin to change.
DD rune picked up there by Smiling Knight, and they're gonna start pushing their way forward. Yep. Mr. Jeans, or the person controlling him, able to make the jump in, though. They're in onto the clockwork, locking him down. Excel will fall, but they want a little bit more, and they do manage to get it. Michael gets his TP canceled. Avalanche buys him maybe 1 or 2 seconds left of life, but Mini blinks in. Overwhelming Blink gets the job done, and so they lose the element of surprise here on Thunder Awaken. Excel, though, still pushing forward, and he's entirely alone. His teammates are on the other side of the river. That was... ill-advised, for sure. But actually, I was going to say it's just Excel. Excel bought back. So he's dead for about a minute here, and Roche is respawning right now.
Yeah, and now they are not going to have any vision. They're not going to be able to peek into the pit. But
oh,
look at this.
The stun!
The SF.
Okay, Lotus Orb reflects the stun, so Mini is locked down for a moment, but someone's got to help. Lalatroni has no other way out of this, but he's not going to make it. They find the kill. Lalatroni goes down. Michael now doing a bit of a dance here in the woods, but he doesn't really have anywhere to go either. Lotus Orb reflecting a lot of those spells, but none of those reflected spell racks. At this point, though, with the SF still dead for 30 and not buying back, do they just go straight in for the tier 4s? No. Instead, they go for Smiling Knight, who was trying to cut the creep waves, and they're going to be able to lock him down. The lasso comes through the BKB, preventing the TP home. Smiling Knight is dead. Meanwhile, what is this? Excel gets caught again. And Thunder Awaken, well, I think A, the pause threw him off, and B, they might just want this game to end one way or another, because they are starting to kind of file in one by one.
Well, no clockwork for 10 seconds, and then he'll start flaring in, but this has to be a buyback and then a final defense, or this is the game.
Oh, where's the play? Illich gonna go for the kisses. Knight buys back. They're gonna pop the Requiem. The damage isn't great, but they do get Mini and Jupiter in there, so that's gonna work really, well, about as well as they could have expected.
And then they take the riskier play, and Nueges is still looking over in the fountain, but more importantly, Roshan is alive. They try eyes in the forest now, and they are smoked up right now. They do not want to break, but Excel will take down. Mini will take down Excel, but look at that. Jumping, and Mr. G and somebody microed him. He got off the BKB. He does lasso himself, but
RP,
this is still enough.
Connecting onto 2. Mini's looking to push in for the damage. They need to be able to take down the Shadow Fiend. There's going to be the overgrowth coming out, though. And is that enough? The SF goes down. Michael will fall. Illich is in trouble, getting bashed to hell. And they will set up for the second attempt on Knight, who now has no BKB, no way out, and there's your GG. Rampage for Mini. 4v5. No runes say, we don't give a damn. And ET, they're very fortunate that this works out for them. They needed the points. The universe conspired against them, but